Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tottenham career mode. It is the big episode, and it's not because we're playing Standard Liège away from home in a game that realistically we should win and make sure that we qualify for the next round of the Europa League. No, it's another big game that we can expect today, and that's the North London derby against Arsenal at the Emirates. That is going to be massive. My full focus and attention goes to that game because I know how much this means for any Tottenham fan or Arsenal fan in general. So I'm going to most likely use a weekend side for the game against Standard and see how we do in probably the biggest test of the season. Alright then guys, this is the team for the game against Standard Liège away from home. As I said, I'd be using the weaker side. I've done exactly that. Apart from Loris, Mbolo and Lamela, I'd say there is no first team players in there at all. But I do have faith in these guys. I think they can pull it off away from home, especially the likes of Ryan Mason have impressed me lately. So to have this strong of a team as a second string team is pretty awesome. Let's see how we do in Belgium against Standard. And it looks to be snowing in Belgium. I'm not a fan of the snow in this game. It makes it very hard to play good football. But I'm not going to look for excuses early on. We need to win this game regardless. Oh, that's a mistake. Mbolo's got it. He's played it into Lamela. Lamela inside with the finesse shot. Into the back of the net. No! Off the post. Oh, we couldn't get the rebound in. Fantastic chance. Worked by Eric Lamela. But he couldn't quite find the back of the net. Good effort, though. Need to get the tackle in. Santini back into Bruls, but well defended. Oh no, good turn. Dosevi into Trebel. Trebel, who scored an absolute screamer against us last time. I do remember that. But this time, not quite that good. And that's the end of the first half. A pretty decent first half from ourselves. I do have to say the youngsters are doing well so far. They don't have the physical power to dominate games. But when it comes to playing the football that I want to play, they're actually doing it pretty well. Let's take a look at the match facts. No shots on target, but you've seen we've come close. You know, we couldn't finish, but we had chances. We created chances. We were even on possession. So for this young team, I'm actually pretty impressed. Well played by Standard. Dosevi is going to whip one in. It's into Santini. Santini takes the shot just wide. Best chance of the game so far for Standard. And they really should have scored there or at least hit the target. Kieran Trippier into Lamela. Lamela cutting through the middle of them. My most creative player so far is Eric Lamela. Can't quite break through. I need my strikers to step up now. Mbolo with good pace past Milec. Cuts inside with the Burba spin. Great turn from Mbolo. He's cutting through them all. Briel Donald. Mbolo's going to go all the way and maybe find the back of the net. Just wide. Good chance there. All on his own. Great challenge by Mason. And now into Tielemans. We break with pace. Tielemans looking for Nye as he's been brought down. Referee, I want to see yellow for that. Clinton and Nye cuts inside brilliantly. Can he take it past another one? Someone's open. It's Pritchard for 1-0. There we go. Great goal by Tottenham. Fantastic football. And the finish finally there to give us that lead. Well deserved. Well, not necessarily based on the game, but the way we played that chance, the way we created it was brilliant. Pritchard out of nowhere pops up at the back post. Good finish as well. We need to hold on to this 1-0 lead and we're qualified. Lamela is all on his own. Loris, brilliant delivery. And now we can break again. Counter-attack. They've gone a little bit more attacking so we can capitalise on that. Lamela cuts inside brilliantly. Eric Lamela on the finesse shot. Why not? Oh, what a goal by Eric Lamela. It has been coming. And to be fair, he deserves it as well. He hit the post in the first half. He's been brilliant. And that goal totally deserved for Eric Lamela. If there's one player in this team that deserved it, it was him. Oh, well in by Yuri Tielemans. Now into Lamela. Lamela, fantastic touch. Play through Mbolo for 3-0. Bang! He's missed. And that's the end of the game. Fantastic night in Europe for Tottenham. Good performance all round. We're now on 10 points in our group. And surely we're going to qualify as the group leaders and go into the next round. Good performance so far from the lads in Europe. Even though we only had 2 shots on target, which one shot on target, even though we scored 2 goals. Doesn't make sense. I feel like we fully deserve the win. Alright guys, it's time to play the North London derby against Arsenal. Before we do that, we're going to take a look at the league standings. Stoke and West Brom are on top. Let that sink in for a second. Manchester United 3rd, Chelsea 4th, and we're 5th currently with Arsenal and Manchester City. This battle against Arsenal is going to become more interesting because we're level on points. We want to beat them. I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm going to go all out as there is an international break after the game against Arsenal. So we've got a few weeks of rest before we take on the next few opponents. So I want us to go all out, all guns blazing, and do whatever we can to get into that top 5. Well, we're already in the top 5. In the top 4 at least. Look at the form of my current team. It is absolutely fantastic. And I feel a bit sorry for the guys that played against Standard because they're also in good form. Pritchard, Tielemans, they all deserve to play, but unfortunately I'll have to go with my strongest side, and it's looking fantastic so far. I mean, Kane, Berahino up front, and Bolo can come on, Eriksen back. This is our strongest team, and we've saved it for the toughest opponents, Arsenal. Let's go. Players to watch, of course, Alexis Sanchez is going to be the main threat. 2 goals in his previous game. We'll have to shut him down. And here we go, the Arsenal lineup with, of course, Petr Cech in goal, Debuchy, Koscielny, Gabriel and Monreal at the back. Very fast defence, no Mertesacker, Ramsey and Matuidi. They've signed Blaise Matuidi. I remember that was a scripted transfer from last year, so they must have included that again this year. Matuidi is actually going to improve their team a lot. They're going to be a threat. This is my team. You've already seen it. Let's see who wins the North London derby. Oh, Danny Rose, be careful there, mate. Your touch lets you down. Welbeck is into the area. Well defended by Jan Vertonghen. Early start, already caught sleeping at the back. Eriksen weaves past Cazorla and is going to look for a pass. Maybe no, he's going to go for it himself. He's been brought down. And that is a free kick. 37 yards. It'll take one hell of a strike to beat Petr Cech from this distance, but when you've got Eriksen in the team, you just have to try it. I'm going to go for a power free kick, a drilled free kick. Let's see if we can get it into the back of the net. It's Christian Eriksen. He steps up, he bangs one. Oh, off the post. Don't know if that was a save or was Petr Cech saved by the post, not sure, but that was the closest either team has been to a goal after 10 minutes already. Fantastically curled free kick, and it's a world-class save from Petr Cech. Well in by Harry Kane. He dispossesses the Arsenal midfielder. Eriksen's on it now. Christian Eriksen turns, trying to get past Ramsey. He goes in for the sliding challenge. Eriksen doing extremely well. Into Harry Kane. Harry Kane! That's a penalty, ref, surely. Well in by Moussa Dembele. And now into Berahino. Here we go. Pace. Use that. Oh, Koscielny is not the slowest either. But he has to commit the foul. That's going to be a booking. Arsenal are doing everything they can to stop us. We're the better side so far, but dirty tackles are preventing us from getting to the goal. 38 yards, you know I have to try it. It's once again Christian Eriksen on the free kick. He bangs one. Petr Cech goes down low to save it. And Dembele can't quite get there. Neither can Harry Kane, but Eriksen is going to finesse that one just wide. Christian Eriksen being the danger man so far. And yes, we already knew that this wasn't a goal, but a pretty good save from Cech nonetheless. Look at that, inches. Berahino into Dembele. Dembele into Andros Townsend, who is onside, I think. Andros is going to cut. Look at the back post. Harry Kane couldn't do it, but Heung-min Son is on it. I'd say we're the better side in this first half. Son cutting inside, looking for Dembele. Dembele looking for Berahino. He lost it, but that is the end of the first half. We have been in control, slightly dominating as well. Arsenal haven't had a chance. Well, they dispossessed us once in our own box, but that has been it. We've been all over them, in my opinion. Haven't had a shot yet. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target. We deserve to win this one based on the first half. Harry Kane does well into Townsend. Townsend has got a little bit of room to work with here. He's going to cut inside. Well done, Andros. Someone on the back post. It's Heung-min Son. Heung-min Son takes one on the volley. Is that off the post or a save? Again, not sure. We've been given a corner. We're all over them right now. Berahino into Townsend. Townsend cutting back. This is the chance. Eriksen, what a save. Harry Kane! Yes! We've scored! Harry Kane, of all people, who has not been very involved in the chances we created this game, but he pops up at the most vital of times to give Tottenham the lead, a well-deserved lead. Petr Cech finally been beaten, and it had to be a rebound because otherwise the man was absolutely unstoppable. But Harry Kane on the turn gives Tottenham the lead, and the fans are going mental. Oh, poor ball. And now Berahino past Mesut Ozil. He can slip through Dembele, surely not 2-0. Dembele inside, well done on Gabriel. Moussa Dembele, fake shot, lays it off. He's been brought down. Referee, come on, man. Sanchez is going to lob one into the area, probably the final attempt on goal from Arsenal, and it's been easily dealt with by Tottenham, and they win the North London derby, the first one of this season, and they go 3 points clear off their rivals, so I'm very happy with that. A well-deserved win. I'm not complaining. We kept a clean sheet as well, which wasn't... This, I would not expect this, to see the stats like this. No shots for Arsenal at all. And such an attacking threat they usually are. We kept them completely quiet. Lloris had nothing to do. A well-deserved win in the North London derby for Tottenham. And I didn't tell you guys this, but I thought that if I won the game against Arsenal, which we have done now, that it's time to change something in this career mode. We're going to up the difficulty. We've done it in the Milan career mode a few weeks ago. We're going to do it now in the Tottenham career mode, because if you win against Arsenal, it's time to bump it up a little bit. In the next episode, we'll play against West Ham and Braga. See how that goes on Legendary, if we can get the results that we need. And after that, we've got Chelsea. So once again, a big game coming up. But everything's going perfectly fine right now. We're second in the league. We're on our way to European qualification. So a pretty awesome season so far. Let's take a look at the messages we've got. Alderweireld is happy. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. If you're happy, then smash a like on the video, because the support on the series is greatly appreciated. Some more drills that I'm going to simulate, some training for the team, even though they probably should get a week off after that. Not with those results, Harry Kane. You're not going to get a week off. A C and an F, a D, B and a D for the other guys, which is alright. As it's the international break, I can only train the guys that haven't been selected for their respective national sides. Unfortunately, Harry Kane is once again not selected for the England team, which is quite shocking, seeing that he has picked up his form recently and scored the winner in the North London derby. I mean, that has to count for something. But anyways, these are the results for this week. One final look at the league standings. You can see that most teams have played their game yet again, and Stoke City are still flying. But if we win our game in hand against West Ham, we're joint top of the league. That would be pretty awesome to see. Although West Ham is actually a pretty decent side, a force to be reckoned with. We had a pretty good episode today. I'm quite happy with the results so far. We've also signed a few new youth players that might potentially grow into the first team spot. But apart from this guy, Christian Leonard, I don't think anyone is up for that. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome episode. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.